Hey, we're shooting a video here of installing a counterbending die on an SB48 Super Bender by Ercolina. The counterbending die is being held up. You can see the back side of the counterbending die. Tip that toward the camera a little bit, Dave. The back side of the counterbending die. Okay, you can see where the dovetail is on the back, and then you can see where the leading edge is, and that's going to rest against the back of the counterbending die vise support, which he was pointing to there. And then in the middle of that counterbending die support, there's a black screw. You want to go ahead and point to that? Down at the bottom middle of support, there you go. That needs to be in place because that supports the bottom edge of the counterbending die, maintains your level for you. So go ahead and install that by dropping it in the dovetail. Real easy. Now you can see the vise is swung away at the present time, so we're going to go ahead and swing the vise back just to show you how that operates. Now swing it away again. Okay, now go ahead and load your part up, Dave. We've got a tube here we're going to throw in there into the former. And then okay, we're going to get this die around. You can see it's a little snug right now. Did you hear that pop? That's not a bad thing. Now go ahead and swing it out while it's in there. As long as you can do that, you see how easy that is? And you see where the back of this vise is also square to the case. That's right. So you're not, you're perpendicular to that case, and that's important. Now go ahead and take the tube out one more time. And swing it, go ahead and swing it back around. Now you can see it. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and grease the face of that die because that's very important. This is one of the most important things you can do is we'll put some grease on that face and keep it greased and lubed periodically between bends. He's going to go ahead and load the tube back in, and we're going to initiate a bend for you. So we're going to swing that vise in. Now if you did have to correct the tension, Dave, what would you do? You just back that hand wheel out a little bit?
Yes.
Let's just
do that snap, that firm
little
snap.
If it's not doing that, you can adjust that hand wheel down here, and that's very simple to do. Go ahead and run it back to zero on that hand wheel if that's where you were.
You're not getting that.
Yeah.
You have to snap into position.
Okay, so there you are. Just make sure that leading edge is in there and it pops in there. Okay, now go ahead and let's initiate a bend. We're going to initiate a bend, and then we're going to stop it when it starts to flex the tube, and then we're going to set our screw. Okay. It's only on the first bend, right there. Okay, we're seeing that flex in the tube, just a little flex right there. It's not straight anymore. We're going to go ahead and run the back of that counterbending die vise screw up to the back of that former, and that's where that needs to be, just at the point of the bend. And then you want to go ahead and just hand snug that nut just like that, and then you can go ahead after that, initiate your bend, finish your bend. You can do that from the bend pedal or the foot pad. Make a bend here. Okay, and if you want to add a few more degrees to that.
Yeah, it is.
Cursor. And then tap plus. Okay. Then enter. Then go ahead and finish that out one more time. All right. We're close enough for a video. We're going to go ahead and we're going to let that return. So while you're returning, grab the back end of that vise, hit the bend return, and just swing that away. It's completely out of your way, and you're good to go. Bring that back to zero, and then you're ready to start another piece. And that's how easy it is to set the counterbending die adjustment. Good luck and happy bending.